Yeah, in my experience, when you are at a job, right, and then maybe you're struggling, you're not maybe doing as well as you're supposed to, or you're taking a bit too long to grasp some of the concepts. They don't just immediately give up on you and just send you packing. They try to remedy the situation, right? They sit down with you, they ask you what's wrong. They try by all means to show that, okay, what's going on, tell us what's going on, and take it from there. And then after every like remedy is applied, then the difficult decision to like move forward without the person happens. Now, I've never been a hiring manager, or I've never been a CEO or whatever, so I wouldn't exactly know how that process goes, but it probably is somewhere along the lines of what I just said. Which leads me to this conversation about Gilbert Burns. I'm not one to call for people's retirements, but when you see a decline and an inconsistency, it's maybe time to hang it up. I mean, he's 38 years old, turning 39 on the 20th of July, which is, pretty much a grandfather in MMA terms. And I mean, he still looks good. I've seen him coach. I think he's an incredible coach. I think he's going to be an incredible coach. But Gilbert Burns has been through wars, man. I mean, he lost against Kamaru, but he rocked Kamaru back then, and that was in 2021. So that's when he was what, 35 years old, 34, somewhere there. He beat Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, which is not a fun night out. He lost to Hamza Chimaev. I still maintain that that fight could have gone either way. Not too mad at them giving it to Hamza, but I thought Durinho won because he scored a knockdown even. So, and he landed, I don't know, harder punches. Maybe it took a while to get going. I don't know. That's neither here nor there. And then he submits Neil Magny. Neil Magny is another conversation for another day as well. He takes out Jorge Masvidal, who was kind of on his way out as well. Who's this? The previous Belal Mohammed. Yeah, I forgot his first name. I'm not trying to make a joke, sorry. But yeah, Belal wins, and then which he's a former champ, which is fair. Jack Della wins. Who's the current champion, which is fair again. Sean Brady wins, and he took out Leon Edwards again, which is fair. And Morales beats Michael Morales beats Burns, right? Here's my problem. So from the Chimaya fight, that was a war, right? I thought that was a war. The Belal fight was also a bit of a war. The Jack Della fight was, you don't go to a fight like that and come back being the same. Even the Sean Brady fight, I don't know, man. You could just see it's the same thing that Tony Ferguson went through. Not completely the same, but uh, I don't know, man. That octagon takes things from you. Like, you leave a piece of yourself every time you walk in there, and the more damage you take, the older you get. The camps become harder, the diet becomes harder, the weight cutting becomes harder, and you probably start to ask yourself, why am I still doing this? Like, I've been to the pinnacle, and now it feels like I'm just gonna be a gatekeeper. And shout out to Durinho, one of my favorite fighters. He hits hard. He has Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for days. And again, man, I think he's gonna make an incredible coach because when he speaks, you listen. And after the performance that I saw against Morales and Jack Della and Brady, and don't get me wrong, he was winning the Jack Della fight until he wasn't, but you don't take a knee like that and come back the same. So I think after that fight, after the Chimaev fight, even the Kamaru Usman fight, yeah, man, you always leave a piece of yourself in there, and eventually it starts to pile up, and it becomes, I don't know, he has proven everything that he needed to prove. And I wouldn't be mad if he hangs it up or the next fight is his last fight, because you're older, you've achieved a lot, and I think your mind can be beneficial to the next generation of up and coming fighters. So if he does choose to retire, shout out to Gilbert Burns, man.